Hello, everyone. It's Youngling Jr. Uh, just want to give my condolences to Matthew Perry and his family. Uh, those who don't know who Matthew Perry is, he was a actor from Friends. You know, sitcom show. He was known for his comedic genius and pretty much made millions of people laugh. Man, he was into it. When he was 25 years old, this was like a quote of his. This was like his second year set in Friends. He said like the fame and stuff. He wanted to be famous, but since he got it, he just realized it's not. It's a trick for the most part. It's like the American dream is just far fetched. And the reason why I said that too is because you would think like, okay, you're making a lot of money and you technically like an A-list actor, and no, not only this type of career, but supposed to set yourself up for life if you do it right and you have the right connections. Based on hit shows and appearances, things of that nature in the industry. But at the same time, man, you want to continuously to be successful in your craft. But it's just sad in so many ways that he's years from now, and he's 54. He was 54 and he died in this hot tub, man. And we don't know if it's due to drug overdose. They still doing an impending investigation. Reminds me what Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina went through. Remember, Whitney Houston, she died in her tub. She died in her tub, and she was on drugs. And Bobby Christina, years later, she was depressed, and because she was super close to her mom, and she died. And that was, I remember making a video about that back in 2015. It was like a huge conspiracy. I'm thinking like, okay, well, did she, was she did something to like her brother, not her brother, her boyfriend at the time, Nick, did he do something to her? Because it was just kind of odd that she died the same way as her mother. Did she do that just to get an inheritance? I don't know. We don't know for a fact, but I think later on he ended up dying. So the whole situation was just weird. But back to Matthew Perry. I don't know if he had an addiction, with drugs or anything of that nature, and it's just completely unfortunate, man. You gotta have to get it. This goes to show you that you never know when it's your time, man. Tomorrow is never promised. That's why I always making a commitment to talk to my family as much as possible. I feel like I've been doing a better job over the past 2 or 3 years. Even since I got married, it's been one particular case I haven't talked to my mom's side of the family in a while, and due to the divorce that happened back in 2014, and me and my sister, we had to recover from that, mentally, spiritually. It was a lot going on, and emotionally, but due to our friends and connected people that we had over the years, that helped us to get over that hump. And I remember 2020, since I got married, like parents showed up and we started connecting a lot more, and I'm thankful for that. At the end of the day, it's just my aunt just passed, due to stomach cancer, unfortunately, and at least she was in her late 60s. But and she only could enjoy, and she just retired like a couple years ago. So you work all your life, and then sometimes you can't even really enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like it's just you just never know, man. And that's why I try not to take life for granted. At the end of the day, I know it can be difficult because you're working all the time. You have all these responsibilities that you have to do. If you have kids or you got a family you got to take care of, or job responsibilities, it can be a lot, man. And sometimes we don't sit back and take the time to think and do things that make us happy, or things that we enjoy. Some people might be in a position to actually, love what they do, but at the end of the day, man, it can be difficult out here, man. I feel like relationships and being around people can help you out a lot, man. So I don't know if he was pretty much stressed with the industry, and I don't know too much about Matthew Perry, but I knew like he was playing on Friends, and he had an on and off girlfriend on the show named Janice, so I thought it was hilarious. But at the end of the day, man, wanted to rest in peace, man. Seriously, dude. It's just crazy going on right here, So my condolences, respects to the family, and yeah, man. If any type of addiction, that you have, like it could be food, it can be lust addiction, it could be drugs, all kinds of things, man. People go to the Alcohol Anonymous meetings, and it can be hard at times because you got to make amends with relationships with the people that you messed up with. Like some people, it got so bad that they actually, hurt someone, took somebody's life due to their actions, made bad business deals, lost marriages. Like it can be really tough, man. And addiction is anything that can really take you out of your element, cause you to get out of your mind, from because because basically it's just something that's controlling you. It's like an outside source that's controlling you. At the end of the day, and it's deteriorating you spiritually. So it's just something that you have to keep in mind. And a lot of people need help. Doesn't matter how successful you were. Even at the end of the day, I remember Cat Williams was saying on his comedian show back in the day. He said, "Man, you can have millions of dollars, right? It could be dangerous, and you're depressed. I mean, you know how much." Money you can use, and alcohol you can use. If you have a drinking a problem, you can get the best of the best of the best, and you have so much access to it compared to someone who's not as rich, right? And it can take you out. It's just to cope with the pain. Some people eat food addictions. People just eat food just not only because they're hungry, but they just do it because of the taste, and they can lead to obesity, unhealthy lifestyle. You got the lust addiction, which really rewires your brain, and that's what causes like pedophiles, all kinds of stuff, man. So it's a really serious thing, man. This stuff needs to be it needs to be treated, man, for real. So, but at the end of the day, man, just live your life, do the best you can. And yeah, this was pretty shocking, man. I was reading a Reddit post. People were shocked that this happened to Matthew Perry. I was like, yeah, so helicopters and everything, medical helicopters, they was all over surrounding his home. And yeah, they just reported him unresponsive. But until I get any more information, as always, I'm going ahead and report this. But just want to go in here and just pay my respects. But like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.